Good morning. How are we doing? So, just outside after our morning sessions. Nice day, hear the birds. So, wanted to touch on I know what to do already. That comes up a lot. You've probably said it before, and it's probably true to an extent. And actually, it's something I've said before. And the more I have these conversations with people, and they say I know what to do already, it makes me actually question this more so, because knowing what to do already and not doing it is as good as not knowing it. However, when people say sometimes that they know what to do, sometimes when we actually go into it, they know what to do to lose weight for 6 weeks. They know what to do to lose weight for 4 weeks. They know what to do to lose weight for 8 weeks. Like, I just need to count calories and exercise more. And that's true. Like, that will get you that far. But they've done that in the past and something's gone wrong there. Something they haven't kept it up, or life's then got in the way, or it's got darker, the summer's over, or whatever, and things have kind of started to change a bit, and then this weight's come back on. Obviously we've had lockdowns and everything going on in the last few years, and I had a conversation with someone yesterday in a Kickstart, which we do at the start of our summer Shape Up program, and they were saying, I know what to do already. I've done this many times before, but I'm just I haven't got the motivation to do it right now, and I want this to be more long term. I want it to be to last. I want these results to be everlasting. And when we went into it, it was one of the biggest obstacles was that motivation to get to a certain event, and then that's it. And when we looked at the underlying things here, the stuff that people just don't want to do, like how do you fit into exercise into your busy routine rather than just go, okay, I have to do it like this or I don't do it at all. I have to do half an hour, or I don't do it at all. Because this is a big thing for her right there and then. It was like, well, there's no point doing less than an hour, is there? All of these beliefs that we have. If I want to lose weight, I have to fast. And, we had a Q&A yesterday with a researcher, Navid, who came in for the ladies in our group and started talking about fasting and everything. He's a researcher in fasting, and even he said the best diet in the world is the one that you're going to do. Fasting has some benefits. It can be convenient, easy, but it doesn't mean it's the only way to do it. And it's sometimes the uncomfortable stuff that we have to go through to make sure that we actually get these sustainable changes. Okay, how do we adapt around joint issues, around mobility issues, so that we can start to make everyday tasks easier again, get off of the floor, do it even when we've got an injury, even then we can't go all out, because actually it's not always the best thing to do, to go all out all the time. Number 2 would be, how can we make it fit around our social life on occasions like that? How do we fit it around that? Number 3, is there some comfort eating around that at the back that we need to work on, which when we're working on a relationship with food, it can sometimes differ from just doing something to lose weight. And I make this clear because sometimes you've got to fix something before you go in again. And sometimes that when you actually go down the route of this push around more comfortable relationship with food, you can actually lose weight as a result of that. I'm not saying you won't, but it's not always the prime focus when you've had years of binge eating, comfort eating, struggle around that. There's a physiological side of this, like that we'll touch on, which is making sure we're getting the right nutrients in, but also the psychological side. Where are we at in terms of our relationship with food? Are we putting foods on a pedestal? Are we stress eating? Where are we when we do this? And all this stuff that is quite uncomfortable at times, but necessary if we're going to actually get the results that we want. Now, of course, what comes in amongst that, if you look at all of the studies out there, and in fact, even last night in our Q&A, Navid, the researcher who's researching fasting at the moment at Oxford Brookes University, came in. He even said, this is what happens when people fast on their own. This is what happens when people fast with support and accountability. And the difference was massive in terms of glucose response, in terms of doing it for long enough to get the results that they want. And there's a big thing about the support, the accountability, doing with other people. And this is what we have here, like our event last week, bringing people together, getting that motivation, our workouts this morning, everyone together, working together in on this, even online, seeing each other, people going, oh, hey, how's it going? And the accountability with the partners and everything like that comes with this, underlying that you can share ideas, and all these little conversations that we have, the check-ins that we have, that just make us go, okay, I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm going to try that next time. So next time you say that, I know what to do already, ask the question, I know what to do already, to do what? Am I actually aiming to achieve that again? Or am I aiming to achieve something different? Hope that helps. Any questions? Let me know, as always, and I will see you soon. Have an awesome weekend. That is this morning's thoughts. Back to it now, one-to-ones, and we are good to go. Take care.